Mine was Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dude, he's crazy.
Yeah, he's wild.
In a cool way, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's tame. Like back in the day, you remember like those. Dude, he owned fucking tigers.
And he would
would like get out and like rustle around with them in his underwear.
Get ready and buckle up, bozo. You're about to step into a virtual realm where nobody cares what you think. This is the You're Not My Dad podcast.
We haven't even started. Let's just start.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to Cool Talk. To You're Not My Dad podcast. I do this every time. I even think about it on the way here. I'm like, welcome to episode 8.
With that goat fucking bleep, dude.
Yeah, with the You're Not My Dad.
Remember that back in the day, dude?
Yeah.
Shit. Look out, dude.
Yeah, we had a lot of jokes about that.
Yeah, there's so many inside jokes from that fucking place, dude.
Well,
You'd be like riding up or like working in the park or riding up the lift, and all of a sudden you just hear a bunch of people start going, blah!
Yeah, we did a lot of that.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we definitely enhanced the sheep thing.
Yeah, dude.
We should welcome everybody first. Welcome everybody to You're Not My Dad podcast.
I am especially retarded tonight, boys and girls.
Episode 8. It's a late one for us. So
been working all goddamn day.
Yeah, if you're in the morning, you're having your cup of coffee. Well, we're fatigued. Mm-hmm. I'm mentally fatigued. You're physically fatigued.
Both.
Yeah, but this is episode 8. We're gonna discuss a few things.
Fucking give him the hand, dude.
What? Oh yeah, dude.
Makes me want to just slap somebody.
That's some.
Dude.
That's some working man, dude. Okay.
If I hit somebody, dude, it just peels off.
The funny thing is, like,
face.
So we made
their
fun
hair
of,
comes off in my hand.
We made fun of horse girls.
Yeah.
Horse girls were cool. They were like, ha ha ha.
They're very good sports about it, man.
That's us. And
awesome.
then you'll get one or two be like, oh, what do you drive, a Honda Civic? And I'm like, no, a truck.
I drive 2.
Yeah, and he does things like that. And then we made fun of Mustang drivers. And they're like, oh, what do you drive? I'm like, well, not something as stupid as what you drive. And then like they try to get into it. They're like, oh, what do you think's better? I just list off like Dodge Viper, Astro Van, PT Cruiser. I just list all the worst ones.
Astro Van, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then
I used to have one for work, man. Did crazy burnouts.
Well, then we get into the Subi drivers.
Oh boy.
And we didn't even.
Who cares, dude?
We like brisked them.
Dude, the fucking, you know how there's like that graph where it shows intelligence, that it goes up and it comes down, and the middle is
right.
The vast majority.
Yeah.
Yeah. Subaru driver, the IQ is as flat as that fucking build that they're got on, dude. Just fucking straight line, zero dumb.
Yeah, that's true. They
told you I'm fucking on one tonight, dude.
They're just the most sour, and we haven't even given them the
fucking
tip
bitches.
Yet. We haven't even given the tip yet on it. But
the ones that I know, I hate like a lot of them that I know of. Like, they've never done anything with their life. They suckle at their mom's tits still at like mid-30s.
Yeah.
Only reason they got anything nice is because Ma needs to kick their fucking ass out.
You know what kind of bummed me out a little bit, though?
Yeah? What's that?
I don't know when it was. It's new to me, but I think it was like last year. Maybe Travis Pastrana does like that. Maybe it was actually just recently, because I only saw some stuff on it recently, but maybe I read it wrong on YouTube. But it was
he's driving
Travis Pastrana. Well, I knew he drove a Subaru. You know,
because he got into rally racing.
Yeah. And like,
I mean, Subaru was cool with like if Colin McRae's driving, fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's a different world.
Yeah.
Like, if you're rallying that shit, like, that's cool, because nothing's scarier to me than rally cars driving.
But it's also like the metaphor to me though is like, well, it's like when skateboarders do like a really big spot and they do some cool trick down the spot, like El Toro.
Yeah.
And they do some crazy, and then like there's a kid that did like a tail whippy thing or like a backflippy thing like on a scooter. And I look at it, I'm like, it's still a scooter. Like, it's not.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. So I like, let Travis.
Have you seen these fucking scooter? I see them on TikTok. It's absolutely insane.
Well,
it's the most whack looking shit I've ever seen in my life.
The scooters stay the same size,
but it's crazy. Like,
the people on them get bigger because the kids that grew up doing it stayed with it.
Yeah, I mean, respect for like
There's no
going
respect.
for it so hard. Because,
Nah.
I mean, some of these guys, like, listen, I'm not for it. I don't like it. I think the style is shit. But, dude, like, some of these kids are doing, like, double backflips. And while they're doing that, I don't know what, like, it looks like the most frantic, just like, you know what I'm talking about? They just take that scooter and they just start fucking whipping
it's
that
like a-
shit around while they're flipping backwards.
That
and
is okay. So straight up,
somehow land on it at the end.
Not even try to
The
be-
problem is you did all this shit and then it's a scooter. It's like,
so real talk. Not even trying to be funny here. I really do think that if my son picked up a scooter, I would run that shit over with my car. I would smack it out of his hands. I bully my son.
I would absolutely bully my son.
Like I'm like, you're not doing that.
No.
You're not getting
Skateboard.
into this. Yeah,
Get on
give
the
him
fucking
anything else.
skateboard.
What else you want?
yeah, no,
Let's go to
or a
Big
bike,
Five. Pick anything out.
or a bike.
Yeah, you want to skip? You want to buy? You want to hop?
Skip it.
Yeah,
from
let's
the
do that.
'90s, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I just I didn't want to get too ranty on the Subarus, but I just was like, I just saw Travis Pastrana driving that and it reminded me. I was like, but he's so cool. He's probably the only one that could drive a Subaru and be cool. But I still like if he said, "Hey, get in the car," I'd have a hard time saying no because I know it'd be a fun time.
There's no way you're saying no.
I'd have to wear a mask and like,
I don't give a fuck. Travis Pastrana's next to me.
yeah, I know.
It don't matter.
I
That's
hate the
the
idea of
goat.
being in a Subaru.
That's the GOAT, dude.
It is. He's the goat.
Yeah.
The video's nuts.
Like since he was
Flying
like
over
11 or
bridges and
12,
stuff. I
dude.
know,
Like
it's
Do you
crazy.
see those fucking videos of him at like 11 or 12?
yeah,
Like Krusty's Demons of Dirt, I think
Yeah.
one.
I know he's wild.
And there's a little fucking 12-year-old Travis Pastrana setting like the biggest gaps
right,
at 12, dude.
right.
In fucking sane.
Speaking of different types of people, I was
Yeah.
forced to. I was forced to go to Walmart
Oh yeah, dude.
today.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
And-
it's a jungle out there, boys.
It's a sad stereotype, but it's like, man, the whole time I was thinking, I was like, I hope people who are not from this country like don't come here. You know, it's just because.
to Walmart.
Yeah, literally not. I'm zero joking here, okay? Zero
Yeah.
jokes. I roll up. It took forever to get to the front because everyone's an idiot and no one knows how to walk or
To
drive.
get to the front of
the building. I'm in the car still.
goddamn.
I
dude.
literally there's parking and okay. I don't know if it's just the one here, but the one here in Hayden, like
shit.
they have parking spots that are like this way and perpendicular the other way, and you're like, it's already confusing. But I'm literally like, stop because there's a herd of people don't know what they're doing, and then
Yeah.
a mom and a daughter, I think, because one's old, one's young, they kind of look the same, are both like on those electric wheelchairs, just scootering their asses right into Walmart, and then I'm kind of like,
They're both on a wheelchair, mom
Yep.
and daughter.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, hold your mouth. Don't say anything. And then immediately,
There's a good dating tip from you.
what?
Always, if you're dating a woman, always look at their mom because that's the velocity that they're probably
Well, you
going
ain't
to go
getting
towards.
far. She's in a wheelchair.
So right there you go.
yeah.
Yikes.
Make sure you have an outlet to plug that shit in next to your bed or whatever. however that- Have extra wide hallways and no stairs.
No stairs, dude.
Yeah, good luck.
You make her jump it.
Yeah.
Get a really fast mobility
Yeah.
scooter, and you just make her jump it in the house.
No,
Jump up the stairs.
It gets worse. So I do like a turnaround. I'm like, okay, this is a bad idea because my wife wanted to pick up some prints. It wasn't even my choice. And I dropped her
Prints?
off. Prints, like photo prints. I know we joke called them. I
What
know.
fucking year is this again?
2023.
God damn, dude.
Hey, when you have like kids and stuff, you take pictures and you hang them up.
I get it. Okay, fair enough.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So she ordered them there, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I was like, you can get out. I'm not going in. I'm just not. I was just like, hey, I'm not going in.
Too scared.
And well, just like too
scared.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
And
I get it.
And then I drop her off, and I turn around. I'm just blocked by this gold Sequoia kind of car, and everyone's standing and looking at this car, and this car is not moving, and I'm just like, I have a BMW, so I'm like, but it's a daddy BMW. It's not a flashy one. It's the next one. It's like
It's a dad car.
it's a dad car.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there, just like gripping the wheel, like this place sucks. And it was just this old person, this old lady, and she just took probably point turn when it only really needed one, and just it took.
Where's she turning?
I don't know. And people were just watching her.
Still don't know.
And it's like Rick and Morty people, you know, like I feel like Walmart has a lot of Rick and Morty people. Like
different dimension, where you're just like,
No,
wow,
yeah,
this
just like-
dimension's really fucked up.
yeah, it's like if Hot Topic people like
The Walmart dimension.
what's the one that always sat next to Hot Topic? It's like the in the mall, like Hot Topics there, and there's one.
I don't
that's
know.
like-
I never went to the mall.
It's
really.
like Spencer's. You remember Spencer's?
Isn't Spencer's for like crafts?
Well, no, Spencer's was like you can get a fart machine and a fog machine, and like
Oh.
you get like a
Sex shop mixed with a
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
A
It's really
sex
weird.
shop mixed with what?
Well, no, it's not a sex shop. Well, they had stuff in there.
Spencer's a fucking freak, dude.
Yeah, it is. It is. But it's like those people are just hanging out in Walmart.
DIY dildos and shit.
Yeah.
Yikes,
No,
dude.
it was just weird. But then like I don't want to rant too hard on old people, but like this lady like had it coming. You know, she was the type of old person driving.
Did you drag her out of their car?
No, you didn't have to. She looked like she was gonna be infused with the car. Like you know the old people. when
What
you-
if she just became part of the car?
it looked like it. Like she.
Just like in,
No, it wasn't that. It's
just like
the,
just became one with the chairs.
it kind of looked like it.
Smart car.
I don't know. She was like so old that her mouth
It's
was
just
open.
like the darkest future of just like AI driving. Just old people just melded into cars.
That's how you get it's used.
Yeah, dude. No, it's your driver.
They come with it.
That's your AI.
Yeah.
It's just old people.
Yeah.
That's like in the future we repurpose old people into just drivers, dude.
That's weird.
Just like,
Well, she
oh,
could have
I'm
been
just
a
saying, there's a
candidate.
dark world for that for sure.
She could have been a candidate because she was the type of old where the
Maybe
mouth
she was
open.
from a different dimension.
You seen the old people with their mouths always open when they're driving? And
Yeah.
it's an immediate like
Gotta breathe, dude.
it's an immediate signal
Gotta
of
breathe.
like you shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
You
I need it.
you need to be like put in a you need to be put down. No. Just like
That's so dark.
and then like the type 2. Okay, so just really quick, this is
Type 2 diabetes or type 2 person? What does that mean?
where old people have band-aids on their faces that are so big that are like the ones that are meant for your elbows, but they're like on your face
Oh, shit.
because they
all
took
right.
such a hit. And they're driving.
Falling down, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not for government spending, but there should be a program to like keep old people off the road.
Well, I mean, there is. It's called the police. They're supposed to check.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
We actually have a friend that actually does.
What? For you mean as a police officer?
Yeah.
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 But I don't think he
You
pulls.
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I don't think he pulls old people over
Oh, no, he does.
and puts them in jail.
No, he makes them go get a test.
Oh, puts
So
them down.
puts them down. Takes
Yeah.
away their right to drive.
Yeah. Talk about your AI. Feature.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. It is crazy to me. I mean, you know, that like in this, I mean, just from personal experience, like, you know, you have to be a certain age to buy a gun and, you know, get your license and everything else. And,
right.
but then, dude, oh my God, fuck. Riding with my grandpa growing up, and he wasn't even that old. He was 60, I think 62. I started hanging out with him.
Sure.
Like every year. Talk about a fucking liability, dude. That guy, I was terrified of his
Yeah.
driving. So like backwoods of Wisconsin, gravel roads, dude. Like highways that are gravel.
Sure.
And he's doing 68 miles an hour. And the posted speed limit was 35. And that thing's getting real.
Because he's doing it on purpose, or he's like doesn't.
I
know?
would just, whatever. Doesn't
driving.
care.
Yeah, just driving.
We got to go to town.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, shit.
I can see how that happens
Dude, and
because the older I get, the more I don't care about what society and culture says.
I get that.
And you just get in the car, you're like, fuck it, like.
I'm there too.
Like
I'm there
I'm
too, though,
68.
dude.
I need to go get my shit. The show that I like to
Yeah, but-
watch is starting soon.
Like,
Like,
my grandma didn't have no fucking shows. Like, I mean, I guess he had
Like,
Price is Right at 10 o'clock. But
Get
besides
in,
that, it was
grandkid.
like, get back and let's go fishing.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, like, maybe that's why I love drifting from, like, when I was younger. Because
Dude,
my grandpa
yeah.
he was in a Ford Exploder.
Yeah.
So, 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, whatever that shit was.
4.
And sliding
Okay.
corners at, like,
because gravel.
in
right?
his 60s. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're doing almost double the speed limit on a gravel road.
Right.
And dude, my grandpa's sliding corners, dude. Like no shit.
Is your grandpa or your uncle? I forgot.
My grandpa.
Grandpa. Okay.
Yeah, so actually he's probably older. He's probably like 68, maybe
Okay.
70 at the
Yeah.
time. Dude, didn't give a fuck, dude.
My grandpa
Never got pulled over either. Actually, he got pulled over once. He got pulled over. Fucking took a swing at the goddamn cop, dude.
really.
Yeah, dude.
For real?
In the driveway right in front of us.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah,
Did
dude.
he go to jail?
Oh no.
How come?
No, the cop got pissed off.
Well, okay,
Obviously.
yeah.
Because so the policeman pulled him over for not signaling, but we're right behind him, and he did signal. So I don't know what the fuck this guy was talking about. Like clearly signaled. So my grandpa lived on a corner, busy highway, lived on the corner house,
Sure.
old farmhouse. He signals, takes a left. We signal, take a left, going right. They pull us over in the driveway. Right, rolls up. Hey, you didn't signal. You didn't take a left hand turn. I need to get your license and registration. This guy's just being fucking weird to him. And then my grandpa just, I can't even remember exactly what
He's
it was. but
unhinged.
it just, my grandpa's just like, whatever. And you're being disrespectful, just fucking swings at him, dude. Like old man
Did
swing.
he didn't hit him though.
No, I didn't hit him. No.
Yeah.
This guy was like probably 22,
Right.
like rookie cop.
Right.
And the cop's like, oh, I'm going to call this in. And calls it in. My grandpa's like best friends with the fucking head of the police. And the guy's like, you need to fucking apologize to John and get the fuck out of there. So yeah, just wild, dude.
My
I forgot
grandpa-
about that, dude. My grandpa fucking swung at a cop when I was a kid. Right in front of me, too.
I remember-
my whole family.
I remember my grandpa. He wasn't a fast driver. He always had a new Mercedes.
Hey, baby.
And I think I already said this once, but like we weren't allowed to open the doors. He'd open them with his handkerchief, and it was like a
Okay,
nice
dude.
caramel leather. And I remember a few times.
Your grandpa's German, right?
Yeah, he's dead. He died. a
How'd
long
I
time
know?
ago. Oh, he died. No,
How'd
but
I know he's German?
Yeah, he was German.
That being said, Mercedes are
he was full German.
killer cars.
He's a pure German.
Yeah.
But he was like
Yeah,
6'2".
opening the door handles with the fucking handkerchief really
Yep.
tipped me off to that one.
But what he would do is he would fart and lock the windows
Oh, fuck yeah,
all
dude.
the time, all the time, and he would just laugh. And he was that side of the family is rancid, man. They could. You want to talk about some stinky toots, dude? Like they're
That's
God,
weird.
They're stanky, man.
So that side of your family,
like I remember just being like, "This is the end." Like
I'm dead.
like where you taste every time you breathe, you taste.
I mean-
you taste before you smell. Like, oh man, I'm already getting a little.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
everybody here behind that camera watching this is thinking, well, he is German.
Stinky cheese, man.
He's gassing you out, dude.
He's a yeah. No, I don't know. I did see the last thing about cars, I guess, but I did see this happened twice in 1 week. I
Yes.
saw two idiots get onto
Yeah.
the off ramp onto
Oh,
the freeway.
Wrong way?
Yeah,
I've almost gotten killed by
Twice.
somebody doing that in the same week. Wow.
yeah, and within 3 days. And guess what? Guess.
Subaru?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one wasn't. It was a Toyota like Rav4 or something. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Second one was a Subaru.
Yep.
And my God, the first one that did it, the Toyota, like it was they immediately turned around, like they knew they messed up immediately.
The immediate turned
The
around.
Subaru didn't.
Oh, no shit.
It was like halfway, and I was getting off, and I was luckily slowing down, and like I go past him, and the dude's mouth was wide open. Like he didn't
You screaming?
like you just like he was petrified.
You think he
like,
was just screaming?
like his brain couldn't compute like what he was just
Do you
like,
think it was a suicide attempt?
I just think it was more of a confusion attempt. Like, because he's a Subaru driver. So, like, obviously he's not a smart person to begin with. He's old. And he didn't seem that old. Probably seemed like in his early 70s, but, like, just
Yeah, that's pretty old.
lost. Like,
Yeah,
Like,
gone.
you took a turn into Toontown and you're gone. Like, different dimension. Just, like, froze. Like, and, like, just didn't know what to do. And, like, I was just like, I just kept going.
Damn, dude.
He stopped. So I was like, okay, at least he stopped.
Dude, that on ramp, that's so fucking
Yeah, it was just
scary,
it was
dude.
weird though. Like I've never seen anybody do that, and then out of nowhere too, and like within like 4 or 5 days from each other.
Yeah.
You know, and just I don't know. It was definitely a little treat for me to see, and it was just nice
Nice little treat
for me to confirm how bad
Confirm my
screwdrivers are.
bias.
Yeah, my bias against screwdrivers.
Yeah,
I was like,
hell
yep,
yeah.
ding dong, you're one of them.
50%.
Yeah, but well, okay. So really quick, then I guess kind of segueing to the sports, because sports is kind of the theme. Sports. When I grew up, sports was cool,
Yeah, same here.
and I think
Rad.
we got to hit it at a pretty good time.
Yeah, what are you fucking talking about? We hit it at the best time ever.
Yeah, actually, we did. We did,
Bro,
We did.
steroid era. Let's
Yeah,
go.
We did.
Like, I
just
mean,
feel
of all
like,
things, baseball too.
I feel
like,
bad for kids now though. Like when they grow up, I'm
dude,
like,
fucking
it's-
baseball was going off. Sammy Sosa, McGuire,
Yeah, Mark McGuire,
jacked,
Ozzie
out
Smith,
of their minds.
Ozzie Smith doing the backflip and catching the ball.
Yeah,
Barry Bonds. You had a
Dude,
guy
fuck
named Dick
Barry
Butkus. Remember Dick Butkus?
he was way before.
I
then.
don't remember
way before then. That's
who
Packers,
he
right?
was. I just had a baseball card that had Dick Butkus as one of my favorite cards because I couldn't believe there's a professional player.
Dick
called-
Butkus was football though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I guess we're talking about
And that's
baseball,
like
but-
back in the 70s.
I don't know. I just
That's an
remember
old one.
I had a card that came out of a pack, and it was Dick Butkus, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What?"
Yep.
Yeah, we forged
Dude, we had Ken Griffey Jr.
you forge any
We had Ken
signatures?
Griffey Jr.,
A-Rod,
Cal
Jay Buhner.
Ripken,
You can go
A-Rod,
forever.
Alex Rodriguez.
You can go forever, dude.
Fucking eat my ass, dude.
Yeah. Well, I was a baseball kid.
Eat it.
I was a baseball kid.
I did too. I
Were you
played baseball. Yeah, fuck yeah, I
Baseball
did.
was my thing. I loved baseball. I did it, and then once I picked up a snowboard, then it was like baseball went away.
So I
completely.
played baseball when I was younger, and then moved to Wisconsin from Seattle, and the what is it called? I guess it was culture shock of playing baseball in Seattle versus small town Wisconsin.
right.
They
they all just like
I quit.
Asian kids that just kick your ass.
No, we played really well.
Yeah, but they still beat you.
No, I just got to Wisconsin. I played shortstop, and
You were a shortstop guy.
fuck yeah, dude.
That's a hard spot.
Yeah,
position.
super tough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I play shortstop, and then did I remember it? Dude, I still remember it, man. Like first couple of games, like they'd fucking hit it to me or anywhere in that zone, right? I pick it, and I would just fucking missile that shit at first, and dude, this kid at first would just fucking walk away, just be like, nope, not even.
Gonna try.
Perfect throw. That's too hard for me to deal with, and I'm walking off the bag and not even trying to catch the ball. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
what do you mean?
Like, you just wouldn't even try.
Oh.
All these kids would just get scared that I'd throw it at him.
Oh, I get you. I get you.
I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
catch the fucking ball, man. Like,
Right.
what am I doing?
Yeah, they're throwing it to spooky ghosts.
Dude, just
first
throw
base.
it. They might as well not. My team might as well not be there.
Yeah.
Like, outfield, cool.
I was outfield.
Infield, fuck, dude. That's fucked.
Outfield, I feel like is like is a slow sign of saying that you're not good enough. Or,
Depends on if you're
or
in right
really
field or
good.
not.
I caught everything.
If it's right field, I played left or middle. I'd
was
be
center
left or
field.
middle and then shortstop.
I was center field a lot.
Center
and
field's tough.
And then I did a lot of right field.
Okay.
I caught all the time.
Yeah.
I was a cat. I caught it. I could catch every ball.
Yeah.
And I had a really good arm before I ruined it snowboarding. But
Oh, well, yeah.
I was able to like catch and then throw like to wherever. And I was like okay at hitting, but it was mainly just like being a and they maybe be a pitcher a couple times.
I pitched a bit too.
And I'd always throw fast, but I was never consistent. Like I could never like throw good. But
Yeah, I pitched a bit too, and then after the kids just refusing to catch the ball that I'm throwing, I remember telling my dad, I got to find a new sport.
yeah.
Can't play this no more.
Well, the thing with
so I
us-
played soccer, and then the soccer in that area was super high level.
Is there such thing as soccer cards?
I don't know who fucking cares, dude.
Can you have a soccer card?
Yeah, you can, but fuck it.
Can you?
No,
Have you ever seen one?
Listen,
Have you ever
ask the
seen one?
world. Ask the world.
Hey, world, have you
It
ever
is the
seen
world sport.
Do you have a?
I'm sure it is.
you have
They're probably
cards?
worth. Who knows?
Nothing.
Maybe they're not.
Probably not.
Because like the cards in America are pretty like
See, soccer is like cats. Like the world loves them, but they don't pay for them.
what? The
Have you ever
world
seen
definitely pays for them.
Well, have you ever seen a cat?
Like
for
I think
sale?
the highest played sports
No,
is
no.
soccer.
No, okay. So my analogy.
Messi and what's his name?
No, my analogy.
right?
My,
Like
my,
$1 billion was $1 billion
no,
he signed.
My analogy here.
Fuck.
Cats are loved by the world,
Okay.
but nobody buys them. Soccer is loved by the world, but it's not like appreciated in the sense of like maybe it's just American culture, but it's just not like consumed the way that like in American culture it is. It's like it's kind of like a forgotten sport in America. I think
definitely
soccer's
forgotten
cool.
sport in America for sure.
I think
it's
soccer-
not. It's just eclipsed by football.
Well,
baseball,
point being, like why we don't see soccer cards? It's like, oh, you might be
they
the
are.
biggest
They're
thing,
just not
but
that
we-
popular. It's
yeah,
just a popular.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then the rest of the world is just like, take all your other sports, fucking throw them in the trash, my guy.
yeah. F1, maybe F1's got guys that get paid almost as much,
Yeah, I think so, probably.
but which I don't know how that.
But that doesn't make sense to me too, because soccer seems like it'd be way more paid than fucking F1.
yeah, I don't know. I just know growing up.
F1's a fucking
Growing up,
kinda
we had
scam,
the
though.
sky high of everything from basketball.
I got friends in Australia that are actually going to see fucking Formula One. They're going to the race down there.
Oh, in Las Vegas.
What?
Is it the Las Vegas one that they're
In
doing?
fucking Australia, dude.
Oh.
It's like Sydney or something like that.
Okay.
Sorry, I got off track there. You said F1. I'm like,
No,
oh,
no, no.
yeah, I forgot my
No,
friends are going to go
that's
see
cool.
that. I would actually be cool to go see a Formula One race.
Formula One would be cool.
Have you seen NASCAR?
Nope.
I went to a NASCAR race. It's rad.
You been to one?
It's fucking rad.
I hear the
dude.
center's
Hell
the best.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Everyone's like,
Get
you
on
know,
the fucking field.
pit, or they call it
The field. Get in the field. The pits are there, but you're never going to get the pits. You're just going to be in the center of the field.
Yeah, I don't know what it means.
But
It's
dude, I'll tell you what it means. The drinking zone. It is the drinking zone, dude. Party
just-
zone.
I feel like that's definitely. Much
I mean,
of the culture.
listen, the fans are also getting absolutely shit faced, but the center is so fucking rad. It is super cool. Just people fucking driving around in golf carts getting fucked up. Like it's rad.
It definitely seems like that.
It is.
But
It's
I think
sick.
But
it's really fun.
But I think that kind of going back to like our childhood.
It's very
stuff,
surreal though.
Our childhood stuff that we grew up with, like the peak of it all. I
Yeah,
feel like
baseball,
And-
basketball, Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
like,
all of it. All of
Like,
it.
let's go down the line. Like, just you can eat my ass. Like, we literally had the best.
We did.
Yeah.
But it even like it
Look
even
at the
bled,
Bulls, dude.
It bled into everything though. I feel like it bled into like surf culture, even like skateboarding for the early 2000s.
It really was.
And I
it
think
kinda
like
wa-
even
well,
like blade, like rollerblading, like Brink came out.
it was
Space
kind of
Jam.
the second golden era of like all sports.
Yeah, it was. We were the
So
top.
we got skateboarding, BMX,
all of it. Tony
basketball,
Hawk to the 900.
football, freaking baseball. It was all like the second golden era.
Right.
Yeah, the 90s.
But I,
90s, early 2000s was
what I
sick.
think though, where I'm disconnected from it now,
Yeah.
is that I grew up, and there's a lot of people that didn't. They stayed into their one thing that they liked, and I'm the odd man out on this one. But
What do you
like,
mean?
Like, okay, so football culture now, like sports guys that are into football. I have no understanding of how you get it so into it.
Yeah, me neither. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I couldn't give less of a shit.
It's kind of different because I get why, but I feel like I was trying to think about this during the week. I was like, well, it's not that I can't watch a football game. Like I think it's just kind of boring.
I'm just not invested.
Yeah,
anymore.
not invested enough.
I used to be huge into it,
Right.
dude. Yeah.
I never was.
Oh, really? I lived in Wisconsin, dude.
Well,
Like
I'm talking like
2 hours from Green Bay.
18 years and
Fucking
older.
Packers, dude.
Like when you turn
Like
18,
that state is like drinking Packers God. Like
right? But
right
like when you
there.
turn 18, how much of were you into sports like football and stuff?
I didn't give a shit at 18.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Like I can't even tell you what fantasy football is. I have no idea.
Yeah, I
how
don't
that-
give a
I don't
shit.
even know what that. I don't even know
don't
how that
care.
works. You pick people. I don't even know.
It sounds like I'm what am I doing?
Right.
Like
Well, you could definitely clearly say that. Like I'd say
my brain, like I'm not allocating brain power to that.
no, but I do allocate brain power. To,
I got to
like,
be stingy with that shit, man.
I allocate brain power to demographics, and I would say like if you're 35 years and older and into sports, you're definitely a little overweight, and you like make peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Dude,
to
I got
work.
a bunch of my friends that do all that shit, and it's
Right.
just a whole nother world. Of
They buy
stuff,
their truck.
dude.
It's like $60K. You know, their $60K truck guy.
base models truck now. It's $60K.
Yeah, and they have like a den or some sort of like man cave room where they got like a stupid football somewhere light, like LED lights in the ceiling somehow.
Yeah.
Like that's like their den. They have like their pay-per-view, like they sit down for the game and they wear their jersey.
I think
get
it's just a hang, man. I'll be honest with you. I think it's just a hang.
I just think you're like that boring that you're into it.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh no.
I think you have a boring life if you're that consumed by it.
Yeah,
But that's the middle, because when you get further over, I feel like it gets interesting. Like you get the guys that do like the pig out in the park stuff, like they hang out the like.
Oh,
they're
dude,
so
if you're
infused
doing
by-
like-
they do like the what do you call it? Like there's a bunch of dads making hot dogs and stuff in the parking lot.
Oh, that's fucking tailgating,
Tailgating,
baby,
dude. Yeah.
motherfucker. You talking to a guy from Wisconsin, man?
Yeah.
Like, dude, Lambeau is like tailgate fucking central, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of interesting, but I
Oh, it's
don't-
so fun. It's super cool.
you know, I just don't really have like any recollection for it. I guess I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
No.
It's probably because I moved away from Wisconsin. I just don't give a shit.
Right.
You know, I grew up with Brett Favre, where he's just fucking throwing
He lives up
touchdowns,
here.
or he's throwing goddamn
Now he lives up-
interceptions.
and
One
he
or the
lives
other,
in
dude.
Idaho now.
What?
Does he live in Idaho?
He probably does,
think he
along
does.
with everybody else.
Yeah, but I think he's been here for a while. Like Wayne Gretzky lives up here in Idaho. He's been
Wayne
here-
Gretzky does, yeah.
Yeah, for like-
a whole bunch of people live in this area, dude.
Yeah, but Gretzky's
It's
been
insane.
living here for like 15.
Hogan used to live up north.
Really?
Yeah, or he was like neighbors with John Elway, I think it was. Was it Elway?
I think Elway was up here. There's a couple.
Elway
guys
got
that are-
kicked off of Coeur d'Alene Lake because of his fucking cigar boat, dude. Yeah, going too fast.
Oh, that's cool.
Just blitzing
That's
the
a cool
fucking
thing
leg,
to say.
dude.
It's a
John
cool
Elway,
flex.
dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like baseball. Even though I like baseball, it's hard to watch.
Yeah.
Golfing's kind of cool if you golf. Like I can see how that.
Yet
you can get into
again, dominating. Fucking, we had Tiger Woods.
Right.
Started.
that. Right. Yeah.
Like,
But
come
I
at
have
me.
I have a friend who golfs a lot, and he's like, "No, you got to see the waste management."
I was about
golf
to
thing.
say that, dude. The waste management is, dude,
It's
that,
nuts.
you want to go? I would go.
I feel like if you don't, yeah, we should go.
Have you seen the waste management? It's in Phoenix, Arizona. Or it
Yeah.
might be Scottsdale.
No,
whatever.
no, yeah, it's Arizona.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, dude, it's wild. It's
It
wild.
is
I think it's the 17th hole there.
Yeah,
It is.
They make a
an
whole.
arena, dude.
They make a whole, like,
golf
arena-
fucking arena.
They make like a whole covered dome. Yeah,
It's not covered.
It's not covered?
It's just surrounded. Scaffold, bleachers.
what?
Is it like a full course?
Oh yeah,
I
but
think
the
so.
17th hole is like, I think it's the 17th.
Yeah, it's the
is
last one or
famous.
whatever.
It's a par 3, and it's a fuck. You walk in, it's like walking into the fucking golf arena, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's people
and
just
everybody's
screaming
just
and like
drunk at the bars.
Yeah.
Everybody's got beers, and they're like right fucking. They're everywhere, right? So it's
Yeah.
like it's literally
videos are
like
crazy.
Like if you went to Rome and you went in the Colosseum and you put a golf course inside of that shit, like one hole.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
And then
it
who?
is, dude.
There's nobody
And
better.
it's just fucking
There's
wild.
nobody better than to have waste management do it.
Just garbage. Yeah.
Well, I think it wouldn't be as
You're
legendary.
all getting trashed.
It wouldn't be as
We know
legendary
what
if
it's
like
about.
Red Bull picked it up or like Monster Energy drink or like
Too good. Too good.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
too good.
Yeah, waste management.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
pick
yeah.
up the trash.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I'm all about that shit, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to Post House House School.
We're gonna make the trash
I'm
rats.
right there, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'd be a fun. I think that would be fun.
They got guys under the bleachers like stamping out fucking license plates and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
straight trash.
I guess it's easy to poke holes into football just because football's such a huge culture, like sports arena thing, like in the U.S.
Yeah.
But, like I looked it up, like it's almost $9,000 for a Super Bowl ticket, like on average.
Yeah, seems
That's
about right.
insane.
I know it's a couple grand when I was a kid.
Yeah, I have relatives that have they're Chargers fans. Footballs, whatever football Chargers, and like they move, but they have like the whole thing, and they pay
luck
like
with that.
They pay a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
For these like certain spots, and they pay like a ton of money, and it's like
Well, yeah, it
their
depends
thing.
on where you're at in the stadium.
No, it's like a very they pay a lot.
Yeah.
And it's
Are
gotta
they
be
in the
some-
end zone probably?
I don't know,
Or like the
I don't know.
50-yard
I have
line?
Zero idea.
Yeah.
I just know it's a good spot. They pay a lot. They've had it forever, and they can pass it down to their kids. Like
So
it's
who
like
was
one
your
of those.
like when you were growing up? Who was your player? Like who? Like what was it? Like what did
For
you like
what?
to listen to? Football. Well, not listen to.
I was never into
Who's your
football.
guy in football?
I was
Never into football.
Nope, never.
Okay.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Deion Sanders.
Deion the Sanders, dude.
I
Hell
remember
yeah.
him
Fucking prime time.
and Brett Favre.
Hey.
That's all I remember. I was never into football.
Brett Favre.
I never did
fucking
football.
throwing picks and fucking texting chicks,
Yeah.
dude. Just sending dick pics, dude.
I was more into baseball. Baseball was my thing.
Baseball.
Yeah. So it was like Randy Johnson.
The big unit, dude.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Astros, right? Was he Astros? For a minute?
No.
What was he? Rockies.
Might have been at the end.
Rockies? Yeah, I don't know.
But he was Mariners.
yeah.
I saw him.
Oh, he
I
was
saw him
Mariners, yeah.
play.
Yeah.
I saw him with Ken Griffey, A-Rod, and fucking.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
early 2000s. All of them.
No, that was
Sammy Sosa.
90s, dude.
Was that late 90s?
That was 90s.
I had a Seattle Mariners baseball.
Yeah.
And for my birthday, my dad took me to a Seattle Mariners game when it was
Hell
all
yeah.
of them playing. It was like Ken Griffey Jr., all of them.
Yeah.
And my dad, being as what he did, we sat above the dugout.
The dugout. Oh, dude, your dad.
My dad's
probably
like,
just
no, we gotta
squawking
go.
at people, dude.
Yep, he did. And we
Yeah.
sat there, and they were cool with it. Like no one, like he's just like, okay, wait, let's move there. And even though I was like 10 or something, I was like, we're
Yes,
gonna
you
get
bought
in trouble.
different seats, and then your dad
Yeah.
just walked down to
Yeah.
empty seats, waited
Yep.
like second inning.
Yep.
Good move.
And then when it was like an
'Cause
inter-
those are reserved seats, by the way.
yeah, of course.
Those are not-
I knew that even at
You
10
don't
years old.
buy those.
I knew at 10 years old. I thought we were gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
You know, but I was like, okay, we're sitting here, and then we had a plastic bag, a little Ziploc bag with a note in it. It was like my dad wrote it. It was like my son's birthday, and it's blah blah blah. He wants the ball signed. I was like super into baseball.
Yeah.
I haven't picked up snowboarding yet, and then my dad was like yelled at Sammy Sosa. He's like, Sammy, he yells, and he like looks back. And my
So
dad
it was
chucks
Mariners
the ball.
versus Chicago.
No, it was
Cubs?
no, it was Sammy. Wasn't Sammy Sosa on Mariners for a minute?
I don't think so.
I really feel like maybe. I might. It's been a long time, so I can't remember.
I don't
It
think
was a
Sammy
combo
was on
nation.
that.
When it was a combo when it was like Jay Buhner, A-Rod, King Griffey Jr.,
Yep.
Edgar Martinez, like
Yep.
all of them.
Yeah.
And my dad threw the ball. at
Sosa
one of them.
wasn't on the Mariners. I don't think.
I want to. Hey, you. Was Sammy Sosa on the Mariners? We're gonna find out right now.
Here are some results from a search.
Maybe not. Okay, I don't know. In my head. There's
That was
some
my
guy
home team when I was growing
who
up,
was
man.
okay. I don't know. We threw the ball at him, and then he did it. He like saw it, grabbed it. They signed it all, and on the note it said after the game, like we'll be waiting out. And my dad, because he's such a chatty Cathy,
Yeah.
was chatting it up with like one of the security guards.
Yeah.
And nobody was there, and like the guy walks out with a baseball,
No fucking
and
way,
I
dude.
choke up.
Oh yeah, dude.
I couldn't yell his name. I was too scared.
Yeah.
And he's just looking around, and then walks away. And it's one of the biggest regrets. I was just like, I always was like, man, I wish I had that baseball, but I don't. So they signed it, and they probably threw it away
Dude.
or gave it
What?
to some cancer kid. Maybe
You
some
just
cancer
fucking
kid got
yell
it.
at him and be like, yo, that's my fucking ball.
I was too scared. I just was,
Really?
Yeah. I was like 10 or something. I was like too choked up, and I was like, I couldn't. And I was like, "Dad," like just like freezing, like Dad, like yell for me, like I can't, and just it didn't happen.
Oh wow.
So he walked away with the ball, and
Damn,
that's just
dude.
how it happened. But I don't know. I just feel like I guess when you fast forward to it, you know, the contrast of just like, I don't know, when you go over to people's, like I had to be dragged to like go to people's houses to watch a football game.
I don't give a shit. I'm just there to drink and eat your food
Yeah, that's the same thing for me.
and hang out.
Yeah, usually
I
I'm
ain't
just-
watching the fucking.
Usually I'm
game.
hanging out in the kitchen at the island,
Yeah.
and talking shit with whomever,
Yeah.
and doing the periodic glance and be like, yep,
Don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
yeah, who cares? Big deal. So what? Who cares? But then like I was thinking.
Well, mine was also Sanders. So I love Deion.
Deion
and
Sanders.
football. I
Okay,
love
right, yeah.
But Barry Sanders was like my favorite of all
Right.
time. I think.
Right. Barry Sanders.
Dude, watch the fucking highlights on that shit.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
Who was the 49ers guy?
Which one? Jerry Rice?
No, it was the white dude. He threw really well.
Steve Young
Was it Steve Young?
or Joe Montana. Joe Montana was first, then Steve Young.
Right, Joe
Those are the
Montana,
two
yeah.
quarterbacks, and then you
Right.
had Jerry Rice was the receiver.
Right. So we're pretty
Fucking Young to Rice, all time fucking.
we're pretty much turning into sports guys right now.
Well, I mean, previously sports guys.
Previous sports
like when
guys.
I used to watch as a kid,
Yeah.
and like collected like the. It was more. I would say more the cards for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The cards was cool.
Yeah, dude, I was all about it,
We
dude.
forged-
it
did
was
you ever forge?
gambling.
Did
It
you
was
forge?
fucking gambling for kids.
Did you
legal
forge
gambling.
ever?
No.
I did.
Oh, the
Forged signatures?
Did you try to trade it to your friends?
Yeah, and I
I totally had this fucking signed.
well, I had it handed to me, and I was like, I traded cards for it, and I was like, this is bullshit. This is like when you're 7 or 8 years old.
Yeah.
I had a rookie, which is the worst part is they did it to a rookie Shaquille O'Neal Magic's card,
Oh, I've got that one.
and we signed his signature, or he signed his signature on it, so I thought, And I was like, I know how to make it look better, and I sharpied over the top of the pen, so it's just like very clearly. And then I traded it for a Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn, dude. Hell yeah.
I leveled up.
Hell yeah, dude.
Some jumps got a fake, like 7 or 8 year old forged, like Shaquille
Fucking
O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal rookie
And I do
card.
remember this vividly. The Shaquille O'Neal like signature that was made started with an F. Like it was like very clear, like not an S, and that's
Yeah.
where I was like, my 7, 8 year old brain was like, that's not right.
Can't
It's like
be.
I dumped it. I got rid of it real
Gotta
quick.
get rid of this piece of shit.
Yeah. I still actually have all my baseball cards. Just like maybe one day you could sell them for some, because I got like rookie Barry Bonds and like rookie Ken Griffey Juniors
Yeah.
and like
Yep, got all those,
I got
yeah.
a slew of Mark McGuire cards.
Now I got a McGuire rookie. I got
Yeah.
a Jordan rookie. I got like all of
Holographic.
them.
Remember the hologram ones or
And the ones with the jersey.
Yep.
I got one for Jordan, dude. The
That's
first one
dope.
ever for Jordan die cut jersey.
Really?
Like, dude, I pulled it when I was like in 8th grade or 7th
That's pretty
grade.
awesome.
It's crazy
That's
for
pretty
Christmas.
awesome. Yeah.
My dad bought me one pack,
Yeah.
and that thing came out of it. I'm just like, fuck. And we looked it up. It was like $300
Jeez.
like that year. It's crazy.
What was it like a couple grand now maybe?
I don't know.
Sometimes those things like become worth a lot and then they're not.
Yeah.
But
Either it's like a hype train and then it just falls off and it's like cool
pump and
$4 pump and dump.
I'll tell
Especially
you-
in the 90s, like a lot of that stuff is probably that way from the 90s. Like
You know
the
what-
collectibles, like they're like, yeah, we only made 130 of them.
you know what I
It's like
don't
actually
have respect
1,300
for
of
though?
them. What?
Because I'm not trying to. I'm trying to dip in 2 categories right now because I still want to talk about sports guys, but I have zero respect for like Star Wars people, like adults. Like I have zero.
I don't get it, man. I don't
Like
get
you're an
it.
adult and you have lightsabers in your house. You pay a lot of money for it,
Yeah, it's, I
and
don't
you
get
like.
it.
Even the people who have like Star Wars tattoos, and they go to like wherever, is it Universal Studios for Star Wars stuff, or is that Disney now?
It's Disney
Who
now.
gives a shit? That's also a thing. Disney adults.
Dude, I can't do that
You
fucking
get
Disney
too,
adult
it's
shit.
too weird, man.
It's weird.
It is weird. You need to knock
I
it
have
off.
friends that are. I'm just like,
Knock it off.
I don't want nothing to do with
Oh,
this
it's
shit.
embarrassing.
I don't get it.
I feel like if you're a Disney adult or like let's just stick to Star Wars adult,
Which is now Disney adult.
yeah, which is now Disney adult. Like I feel like,
Wow, they really did good with that franchise.
yeah, I
You
just it's
fucking
just
sunk that shit like the Red October, dude.
it gives
Wait,
off
the
a
Red October did get some.
it gives off a weird vibe, like a girl who's like in her late 20s or early 30s.
That's a
who
red
wears,
flag,
like,
dude.
Toe rings.
I think
and
it's
stuff.
a big red flag.
Same thing. Like
God,
the
dude.
Star Wars people.
What if you're into that sexually, dude?
Don't talk to
Fucking
me.
A, dude.
Don't talk to me.
You start dating a girl and she's like, I need you to put these on, and it's just like Mickey Mouse gloves and they're like oversized. You're just like, God, dude, get me the fuck out of here, dude.
I
Like
don't-
the red underwear with the yellow buttons in the front. Like, oh,
I feel
ugh. It's terrifying.
yeah.
you can only touch me with those on.
No,
This is
dude.
a big fucking hands.
What are you know?
And two of your fingers are in the same hand because he has 3 fingers. Because there are 4 fingers total.
Oh right, yeah, he's
Right?
like a freaky mouse.
That's how they drew him back in the day.
right. He's the
Because they couldn't
3-finger
figure
man.
out the whole hand thing.
Right.
It looked weird on cartoons.
Yeah, so he just that's also I'm not in no. It just the whole Disney adult thing and Star Wars people, like it's just that's such a weird profile. Like
It's strange.
well, you're like, I just can't get out of my head like the like weird beard. Like you can't grow facial hair, but you try. You're overweight. You have like a
Oh, okay.
you have a gamer seat that's like worth $1,000. Your car's worth half the price of your gamer seat,
Yeah.
and then like you're like
You see a lot of them around.
You're into
now.
board games. You know, like you're a board game person.
I mean, board games can be fun, but
Yeah, but you're, like, into
that's what
them?
you do into them.
That's what you do. You like writing a book, maybe like a fantasy book. Yeah, totally. I'm not saying that, like I think that's a true thing.
Yeah, it could be for sure.
So I guess trying to make the contrast.
So that's the
of-
opposite of sports people. It's just like straight nerds.
Well, I don't know. Like there's sports guys that get really into it, right? They get like.
but I mean, I was like a nerd when I was a kid, but I was into sports and like video games and everything else.
yeah, but that's just being a kid.
I guess, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, Star Wars kids. They're like the
I
ones
wasn't
that
into it.
that
as a
graduated from
kid.
Legos. They never did physical activity. They just like did Legos and then they just hopped over to Star Wars.
Were there Star Wars kids when we were growing up?
Kind of.
Not really though,
No, because we moved
because he was
around.
old already.
Well,
Like
we moved
remember
around.
watching him? Like that shit was from the 70s, man.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like a pop. Yeah, it wasn't like
Yeah, pop
hugely
culture wise,
popular.
no,
Yeah, no, it was just
not till the 2000s when they
early
came out with the
2000s
new
and
ones.
they came out with a couple of them. But even then, like
Jeez, dude, holy crap!
my uncle was he's a
Can you-
graphics guy for Disney.
Graphics design.
You know, like computer graphic stuff, like 3D rendering, you know, that sort
Okay,
of stuff.
yeah.
And he's definitely like on that level of that. Like he makes daggers, like he straight up makes daggers.
Yeah,
Which is cool. Okay,
like
whatever.
real life daggers,
Yeah,
or like
I think so.
more in 3D.
No, like real ones, like in the garage, in his
Oh
house,
yeah, weird.
like a sword guy.
Okay,
I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like Star
Dude.
Wars nerd stuff,
that's also a little weird subculture too. Do you remember that from like
What?
the late 90s, early 2000s?
like throwing cards and stuff. Like
No, the
like
fucking
just
like fantasy daggers.
yeah,
You'd be like in a gas station and it's
Yeah,
like
this, like,
$45 for this fantasy
swirly
like wild like blade thing.
yeah. How they even come up with that
Just-
and make it?
What the fuck is going on here?
I know. I don't feel like there. I just
Like
feel
so
like
weird.
I felt like I got into it a little bit though, didn't you?
What?
Like butterfly knives and
No.
like, no, you never got into that.
Fuck no. I didn't give a shit.
I think
I had a machete from Brazil, dude.
I had a friend at
I was fucking shit up.
a church
Also
camp.
running a fucking chainsaw too, dude.
I had a
was
church camp
fucking little
kid
kitty like
doing a
knife,
I had a church camp kid doing
butterfly tricks, and shit
butterfly
like
tricks.
that.
And he made
yeah.
like walk down his arm and stuff. And I was like, "Mom, I want a butterfly knife." She's like, "Hell no."
yeah.
She's like, "Look it up."
Of course not.
Of course you're not getting that. I'm like, and I never got it, but they got me a ninja stars.
I'd like a stiletto.
They got me ninja stars, and I got to throw them into like this board at my house.
Yeah, I remember my friend Chris had those ninja stars and ninja knives, and I just
Yeah.
didn't give a shit.
No, I got bored of it pretty quick.
I was like, whatever, dude.
No, but I didn't. I guess kind of
Dude,
circling back though.
What a weird world, like that machete I was telling you about.
Right.
Like my pen pal as a kid sent that fucking thing to me from Brazil, dude.
That's pretty intense.
Dude, straight up
Yeah.
in the mail.
In the mail.
Yeah,
This
dude, I was pen
dagger.
pals with this guy.
Like, I know what he wants.
I think fourth grade, fifth grade, dude. Fourth or fifth grade. Writing to him, just like, yo, this is what's going on in my life. And he's like, you know, what's going on?
Here's
his.
a ninja star blade.
And then he's like, yo, I got him something. I can't remember what it was.
baseball
And sent
card.
it. It might have been baseball cards and stuff like that. Sent it down there because like it was a big thing. And dude, I got the fucking trade in that one, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up, like fucking machete, like big one too.
Like how big though?
Oh, dude, like not like that bullshit that you buy now, like where the blade's only like that wide. This thing was like this wide. Dude.
Really? How did you do that?
Fucking
How did you send
handmade,
that?
like handmade out of like.
I feel like you can't send it
trash.
in the mail.
Well, in the '90s,
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't. I just
didn't give a
seems-
shit, dude. That thing showed up. I'm just like, damn.
How old were you?
Fourth grade.
Oh,
With
wait.
a big old motherfucking
should-
machete, dude. I chopped the fuck out of shit, dude.
We should talk about this.
Thing was like oiled up and like a cardboard, like taped together. Wild.
I almost forgot. We should actually talk about this really quick.
What?
You had a sports club in school,
I had a sort of a.
right? I haven't
Listen,
heard much.
Bowling is not sports. Let's get that fucking straight right now. All right? That's a goddamn activity.
Yeah.
All right? Anything that's super popular in the Midwest
Yeah.
that isn't baseball, basketball, football
Sure.
is an activity.
Okay, so-
Darts, bowling,
But you had a bowling team or something,
Horseshoes.
right? Didn't you have like a bowling team or a
no,
bowling
bowling
club?
club.
How did it happen?
A joke that blew up in our face.
How?
That was like the first time that I'd ever have something run away from me. Like where you're just like
the one that got away?
oh,
Or
I'm
like,
fucked.
What do you
Like,
mean?
holy shit. So like there's a whole bunch of clubs in our high school.
Yeah, as most schools. right?
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
would like fuck around and like try to get in as many club pictures.
Okay.
at the
How,
end-
like what
at
grade
the
are
end of the
you?
year. So junior year,
Junior, okay.
I want to say, did it start junior? No, it started senior year. So junior year, we like fuck around at the end of the year and like try to get in random clubs that we didn't belong in, but we got in their pictures,
Yeah.
right?
It's pretty awesome.
And we like fuck around, and we're just a bunch of fucking like
Yeah.
kind of degenerate, like whatever,
Yeah.
making fun of people,
Sure.
like
Dirty
we weren't in-
rascals.
Yeah, we're like really lovable, nice assholes. Like we'd fucking make fun of number one each other,
Yeah.
like by far.
So kind of like this podcast.
Basically, well, yeah, well, a little bit more aggressive with each other for sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Like we were like ruthless,
Right.
But then we were also like very like weird and just kind of were like disenfranchised with the whole high school experience, and it was
Yep.
like this is fucking boring.
Yep. That was me. That was me.
And we were just like, whatever, I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. So then we started like, we did indoor soccer, and we started a team. This actually kind of spun off of indoor soccer team.
Okay.
So we played indoor soccer.
Was this a club?
We played against club teams, but
That's
we were
okay.
a homemade team from high school, which I don't understand. I do understand why. Is one of our friends, really close friends, his dad owned the indoor soccer facility over there in Post Falls.
Okay.
So it was like one of the only places. It was there or Spokane.
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 Yeah, Spokane.
So that's how we were able to create our own team with no parents or nothing.
Right.
So we started our own team. It was called Smells Like Tuna. SLT.
Really?
Yeah. So it was just a big thumb in the fucking eye of all the club teams, right? Because the Cub kids would be like talk shit, be like, well, I'm on Sting. I'm on Sting Gold club
Yeah.
team. I'm
Yeah.
like I fucking care.
Well, you're
Whatever.
one letter from
Shut
the word
fuck
slut.
up, dude. Yeah,
Was
I'm
that on
like
purpose? Right?
Oh no, yeah, it was SLT Smells Like Tuna. You know that.
Yeah,
you know,
right,
like
yeah.
as a
Yeah.
high school kid, you know that's
yeah,
like
everyone knows.
it's funny.
Haha.
Yeah. Very high school. But then like, so we got our own indoor team. Mm-hmm. And we're just like kind of rebellious.
Sure.
So we're out there. Our uniform. We were notified at the last minute that in order for us to actually, without the other teams put up a big fit that we didn't have uniforms. But we're a bunch of high school kids that are broke as fuck, and we don't have like
You're Post Falls kids.
Yeah, we're trash.
Yeah.
we're fucking trash. Dude.
Yeah.
And like our parents are gonna pony up for
Right.
indoor soccer gear that we
Yeah, they're like haven't even heard of
we
it.
created.
Like, what is this? Right. Sure.
My mom's like, oh yeah, you're going to play indoor soccer. Like, okay, well, yeah, go do that.
Sure.
And like, here's your fees, $80 a year or whatever it is.
Right. Sure.
But if we had to make our own,
So
like,
people were complaining, and what happened?
yeah. So we just went to the thrift store and we just bought suit coats
Really?
and we cut the sleeves off.
Gosh. That's pretty
And the
awesome.
requirement was you have to have pads, padded suit coat. So when you cut the sleeves off, the pad just kind of hangs out like a little
Sure.
weird white shitty tongue, and it makes your shoulders
Yeah.
taller, and nothing underneath.
And that was the rule. They were cool with it.
Oh yeah, we markered SLT on the back and a
Okay.
number
Okay.
like 69 or like just
Sure.
weird shit.
Yeah.
13.
Yep.
And then that there was no like, I would say what would be called like a standard, right? So there's no defining standard of what
Yeah.
a
Right.
jersey would be or whatever,
Sure.
right? So outside of that, then we would like go and like play dollar bowling or rock and bowl like Thursday night and shit like that. Just hang
Yeah.
out with friends at the bowling alley, and then I can't remember who it was, but it was one of my friends, it was Dan, I think, and maybe Trevor.
Sure.
We're like, we should start a bowling club as a joke
And
in high school, senior
okay.
year, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then, so you have to go through all this stuff. You have to have a presentation for not the student body, but the
School board or
yeah,
something.
like the kid, like whatever the kid's school board is,
Right,
the
the fake
president,
one.
the
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking weird government shit.
Yep. Yeah.
Hierarchy it is,
Right.
Because those people we kind of made fun of a lot. They're all a bunch of girls, and we just kind of like would always be like, "Oh, really? You're going to your fucking government meeting after school?"
Sure.
So we ended up putting up this whole presentation. We wrote it in English, and then we had it translated to Old English, just to be fucking annoying as shit because somebody actually had to stand up there and read it out loud.
Right. So you're like, okay, let's make it.
Yeah,
work.
just make it really
That's
fucking
great.
annoying.
That's fantastic. I didn't know this.
Yeah, and then they didn't want to approve it, but legally they had to approve it because we met all the criteria.
Right.
And then it went and got announced over the speakers, and we're like, holy shit, dude, fucking bowling club is a thing.
Yeah.
And then
And you're a senior? You said senior?
I'm a senior, yeah.
Okay.
So then I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like we get because we're through the high school, we get cheaper bowling.
Right. Okay.
Because we're like, yo, we're with the actual legit like bowling club.
What's the bowling club
that
called?
we
Was this-
fucking half-ass made up, sent it fucking whatever.
So was the bowling club called anything, or
Just
just called
bowling club.
Bowling club.
And then, so yeah, we're like, fuck yeah, dude. We get down to like $4 for 3 hours of bowling, dude.
Okay.
And then, but the stipulation was when you become a club, you have to have it open to all
People.
students.
Sure.
And I'm like, we're like, fucking who cares?
Yeah.
All the people who already come bowling with us is gonna show up and sign
Yeah.
up.
Right.
And then sign-ups happened, and it was after school, and we're all standing in the cafeteria, and we have to have an actual sign, like bowling club, and we half-ass that shit too.
Sure.
Like, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
We're like standing up, and then one of my friends, I think it was Hank, was like, "Yo, bowling club," and then I'm like, "Oh, what's up, Hank? Yeah, fucking sign up, come bowling with us." Yeah, and then that snowballed rapidly into 10 minutes later. We've got like 130
Wait,
signups.
Really?
Yeah. It was a staggering amount of people.
How do you have that many?
Because it's bowling. I don't know. It's just like bullshit. Like someone's like, it's like the one club in the high school that was kind of like, you don't
Shouldn't be
really
there.
fucking care. It kind of,
Yeah.
it's like offbeat, you know?
130? Like how many? What's a normal club size? Like
The
20?
biggest one behind us, I think, was like 32.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
we were
you're
like 4X,
Yeah.
4X, maybe 3X, the biggest one
Yeah.
behind us. So overnight just became the biggest club in high school, which means you have to manage it.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck, dude.
You made a mistake.
Like, God
Can you
damn it,
dissolve
dude. I didn't
Like,
see this
You
coming.
go to the school board, like, let's dissolve it.
Well, our principal did not like us. So like I had a little like thing, like a little tiff with the principal, you know,
Sure.
because I got pulled into the principals for like missing days, not too many days, nothing super
Sure.
crazy, but also getting red cards for fighting in soccer. Because
Right.
fighting in soccer apparently is in the state of Idaho is frowned upon, and apparently you can't. You also it can get to the point where you cannot graduate for getting
Yeah,
kicked
well.
out of too many games fighting people.
Yeah, that's Idaho.
Which I
for
took.
you. That's Idaho.
I took umbrage to that bullshit. I was like, "What the
Sure.
fuck are you talking about, dude?"
Sure.
But, and then this all happened. We would go bowling all the time. Now we're becoming the biggest club. And then we got into fundraisers. So every year that there's a big fundraiser for all the clubs, and we just demolish the next person. We raise
Sure.
like 1,500 fucking
Right, because
bucks.
you could yeah.
Just killing it.
Yeah.
And then so the principal is kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place where he doesn't like us personally, but
yeah.
we are actually kind of the cleanest club
Sure.
ish.
Yeah. What happened to it then? Like, what's the?
It get handed down to the people below us, and I don't know what happened below.
so
behind
it could
that.
still be alive in theory.
It could in theory, but it's probably not.
Right.
But yeah, it was like a 1 year just like hit
Like, hey.
and just to the moon.
Heyday. That's
to the
pretty awesome.
moon. I mean, I had like I took a photo of my principal, and I printed his face on a T-shirt and handed him out, and it said, "Can't we just get along?"
Like, you're such a cheeky bastard.
And I was just like, listen, I'm not here to start a war with you. I don't
Yeah.
understand why you don't like us. Like, yeah, we're a little bit loud, and we'd have weird random spirit days,
Right.
which was great with a club that big. You know, we'd like
do
everybody
whatever
has
you
to
want.
dress as a 70s lawyer on
you're-
Tuesday.
Your mob mentality, man. You just come in.
Dude, yeah, we're just mob mentality. Like, we
Yeah.
have briefcases. Everyone's dressed in tweed and like vests. And we're just like slamming briefcases out on like the desks and like popping them and be like,
Sports.
yeah. And just being like, yeah. And then like lots of slow claps randomly in the hallways and like just
Yeah.
yelling, telling people to get out of here.
Yeah.
Which the guy that used to say, we kind of knew that he would be a voice professional voice.
Sure.
And he would just yell, just get out of there, and just tell people to just leave and just yell it. You'd hear it like across the high school.
Really?
And he became a professional announcer.
Oh, really?
In sports. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, you know. Like when you hear his voice, you're just like, oh dude.
Yeah.
Like that's a fucking skill, man. For sure.
There you go, man.
But yeah, that was like my whole like
Yeah.
it was wild. It was a weird time though. Super weird.
I never did any of
It
that.
just blew up in my face.
I never did any of that, and I never was in a school club. And
Well, we started at home. We weren't in it.
right,
Technically.
true.
It
But
just became a thing. It became a meme, basically.
I learned to never wear sports shirts
Why'd you learn that?
because I wore one time, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Jeffrey Gepperson. Did you see that catch?" I'm like,
What?
you know, it's like you wear a sports shirt, and it's like they like people expect. It's kind of like band shirts. I get it.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like a girl.
I get it, like-
a girl will be wearing like a band and like name one song, and they're like,
Oh shit. Oh,
I'm like,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
I get
okay.
it. You know,
I
so
got
it's like
it.
I felt the same way. As like,
Yeah, so you just wore a shirt that like you didn't know
I
anything
forgot.
about
It was,
it?
I think it was a Jaguars shirt or something. It just looked kind of cool, and I
Back
was like,
then, that's like a fucking. That's a.
well, no, this was like
That's
probably
like New Kids on the Block.
that's like
style.
8 years ago or so.
Okay.
I don't know. It
A
was.
Jacksonville Jaguars shirt.
I don't know if it was
Are
Jaguars.
they still
I don't know.
a team?
I just
I haven't heard anything about that.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
was
know.
an expansion team when we were like in high school.
I remember it was like a Panther looking football
Well, the
shirt.
Panthers are still a thing.
Maybe it's that. I don't know. Maybe it was the Panthers.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about the Jaguars, though.
There you go. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
I couldn't
either.
tell you. I just know that I
Panthers.
wore it, and I was like getting like.
Where did you get this shirt?
Ross? Ross.
Why did you wear it?
Back in the day when I shopped there.
Just randomly? You're just like,
yeah,
yeah,
I saw it.
fucking Panthers
Yeah,
shirt.
it looked
Sup?
cool. I was like, yeah, it looked cool. I was like, sports. I was like, sports shirt. Sports.
Sports.
Sports. And even though I don't know anything about it, I was like, cool, okay.
Dude, there's a lot of weird ass sports out there too.
You know,
I mean, speaking of that, like the fucking Olympics, man. Like, talk about a weird, eclectic bunch of sports.
okay, circling back.
I would say the majority of things.
What do you think?
in the Olympics should be activities and not
yeah,
sports?
yeah. What do you think, though, was the first recorded sport ever?
Killing motherfuckers,
Well, it came from that, obviously.
throwing rocks,
Close.
Clubbing.
Throwing spears.
fucking a. Of course it is.
What's number 2?
bow and arrow,
No. Get out of weapons.
Running.
Close-ish.
jumping?
Wrestling.
Okay,
So it's like,
that's still hand-to-hand combat, man.
yeah. It's like,
Kind
it's
of.
like we could throw spears.
So that's Greco-Roman wrestling and throwing spears.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I just thought that was kind of funny. Like the first thing's like,
Yeah.
a recorded history
Yeah,
anyway.
humans have changed a whole lot.
Yeah, I bet you I could throw the spear further, and then it's like, okay, then that guy probably got pissed, and they're like, let's fucking wrestle.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, and they're like, one guy's like, we're turning this into a sport.
Fuck
We're
you.
coming up with the word sport. I don't know
Yeah.
what they call it.
So that was
back then.
Olympics then, yeah. or
Yeah,
Rome.
yeah, back then, yeah. So it's like, we should
Yeah.
just bring that back. Just do spear
The Greeks
throwing
and the
like-
Romans, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I think so.
But back then it was different because they were required to be amateurs. You couldn't be professional then. And now it's a fucking professional. Everything's professional now.
Yeah. I think we'll end with this. And I heard someone say it, and I was like, I'm totally for it. Like, there should be a sport. We should donate a sport to the cause of like let the athletes do whatever they want to their bodies.
Yeah,
Pump up,
I'm down.
do what you want.
Yeah, why not?
Show me what you got.
I think it's safer.
I know, show me what you got.
I think it might be safer.
You know, like just roid up or do whatever you do.
Dude,
Whatever you wanna
roid
do.
up, dude.
Show me.
Drink D-ball.
Yeah, show me.
Drink it.
Show me what you can do.
Yeah. Show me what you got. Yeah, man.
Just a whole like American Gladiator.
Oh, you
kind of
mean?
style.
Oh, you mean it? Let's take this back to the '90s, the golden era,
Right,
where
yeah.
everybody
Bring it
was
back.
legitimately
Yeah.
on fucking steroids, like
Yeah.
a mass amount.
Yeah, and just see what happens.
Dude, McGuire and Sosa.
yeah,
Dude, McGuire got so big. I mean, people talk about Sosa, but McGuire, I think, was the biggest change.
yeah,
I
definitely.
think that was an 80-pound change.
he was big boy,
I bet you it's at least.
and
50
he
or
had
60.
the he had
Dude,
the
he
curly,
got so big.
the curly blonde hair.
Yeah.
mullet. Yeah.
I think the beginning of his career, I think he
I
was
think
all-
Eastbound and Down is based off of him probably a little bit.
Eastbound.
a little bit. It's got to be a teeny bit.
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride definitely had to look at Mark McGuire and go, okay, there's some of my
Dude, he's
character.
got the great fucking hair
Yeah.
though, dude. The fucking greased up curls.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, but just bring it back to the 90s, man. I mean, like Maguire was, I bet you he started the league at 160, 170. And when he was hitting them fucking bombs, I think he was 230 or 240.
Yeah,
That's
a lot.
80 pounds of just roid muscle, dude. Can you imagine that?
No, dude.
Like, I'm 5 pounds heavier than 160 right now.
Yeah. Guess how much I weigh.
And now add,
Wait. You guys already know how much I weigh. That,
and
right?
now go 50 fucking percent
Okay.
bigger than I am now. I weigh 165.
How much do you think I weigh?
5'6", 5'7"?
I weigh like 180.
Yeah.
How much do you think I weigh? Fat, soft body daddy.
180.
You're 210.
Really?
210.
215.
I was close.
Well, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'11", half an inch short from 6.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah, he's thick boy.
yeah.
Always been thick boy.
I feel like if you peeled me away, you'd have like thick bones. I'm thick bone. That's like always like the
Big boned.
That's you're one step away from being fat when you're like I'm thick bone.
That's a classic South Park.
yeah.
I'm not fat. I'm big boned.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Okay, that's what mom
dense
says.
bone boy.
Yeah.
I'm a walking beetle, dude. I'm a walking cube of crushed meat. Like you take like a cow and you put it into a cube. Like I feel like I'm just dense.
A rectangle.
I feel like you could throw me off of like a building and I'd land fine. Like I use that to my benefit when I was snowboarding, dude. I could just like take shit.
Yeah.
And like I'm like cursed and blessed with like horse legs. Like I got
You got horse legs for sure.
yeah, I got horse ass and horse legs. It's probably part of the reason why I'm scared of horse girls.
Could be.
They
You
might
freaked out.
try to ride me.
Looks too much like me.
Yeah, they're like looking at me and going, hey, you know, doing whatever they do to like make horses come to them.
You ever have long hair?
I have. So,
Even though you're like the least hairy person ever,
least, dude. I got none.
doesn't even have fucking arm hair really.
No, I don't. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Can't have everything in life.
I guess yeah. I mean that is reality.
That's reality. That's what's for
Yeah.
mine. The Lord was like, you're gonna have no hair besides your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even my eyebrows, like you can't
They're-
see them. They're like bushy, but you can't see them.
Yeah, they're
It's like
pretty
invisible.
Yeah.
They're invisible.
They're
So
pretty
it's-
camo with your skin there,
yeah.
brother.
So that's
But yeah.
just to wrap it up. Is just to say, I don't
I was
have
gonna
anything
say,
else for sports.
If you're gonna watch football highlights, go watch my boy Barry Sanders. Of all of the ones,
yeah.
that would be like the peak. Because
Okay.
speaking of horse legs and horse ass and horse legs, that dude was
Okay.
fucking monster.
Ender question.
Also, shitty team. Never had anybody on that team was good. Like that's the meme of the Detroit Lions. Absolute fucking garbage.
Ender question.
And this guy made everybody look like it looked like somebody. If you like took a professional football player and put him into a high school game, and he's just fucking them up, that's what it looked like in a professional level. Unbelievable.
Okay. Well, so then you
Wow.
might have answered my question, but
What?
this is the ender to the episode. Ender question. What sports guy would you want to hang out with or be best friends with? Or like not be best friends, but like be like a regular friend with? You pick one sports guy.
Rodman. Easy.
Dude, Dennis Rodman.
easy.
That's a great
I
one.
love Dennis Rodman. As
Mine's
a kid,
close.
Dude. That was my number one, dude. I picked him over Michael Jordan, dude.
Yeah.
Like I loved Michael, but Rodman was my boy, dude.
Rodman was nuts.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's a good one. That's
Wild.
a phenomenal one.
Insane.
Mine's close though.
Do you know anything like he would like
I think
party in Vegas, coked out of his mind,
yeah, and then go play right
not
away.
sleep,
Yeah.
show up, play a fucking game, like
Yep.
finals game, dude.
Yeah.
And then ride a bike for an hour and a half afterwards and then go party again.
Yeah, he's nuts.
See you tomorrow.
And he still is like just a wild dude.
Wild. He married himself.
Yep, I know.
He went to North Korea.
Right?
Like,
Yeah, he's friends with Kim
of
Jong Un
course
kind
you
of.
want to fucking be friends with this guy.
Yeah.
And also like people like ragged on him and like kind of made a weird political thing, but what better way to like maybe like be an emissary to North Korea, like a shitty like
I just remember-
fucking number one shit town.
I just remember he
in
went on to
the world.
he went on to CNN
Is
with
bring
a-
the Bulls over there and maybe they get something out of it.
He
like,
went to CNN with a MAGA hat. Remember that happened?
fuck yeah, dude. Of
And people were
course
just
he
like
did. Dude, he's always been counterculture. That guy's
yeah.
just like
he's a totally different
wild.
dad. So mine would
Dude, the hair, the
Mine
piercings,
was,
the tats. Yeah.
mine was Mike Tyson.
Oh, well, okay, cool.
So you could put those two in a room
It's-
and have a good jolly time.
Tyson's a goat, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Just look. Yeah, I would love
Fucking
to like hang out with
terrifying,
Mike Tyson.
dude. Have you watched Tyson's like highlights of him boxing? Dude,
Have you seen the video of him?
fucking wild.
And he just takes a handful of shrooms.
Yeah, and just fucking eats them,
he?
dude.
Just eats them plain.
Well, he has his podcast like smoking with.
Yeah,
Tyson
he has
or
his own
something.
weed, man.
Hot boxing.
His own blunts.
He was a no.
Oh really? Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, he's
In
wild.
a cool way, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but now he's tame. Like back in the day, you remember like those. Dude, he owned fucking tigers.
You know, and he would
And would like get out and like rustle around with them in his underwear. Yeah, he's tame. He's definitely calmed down since you know.
that's sports for you, Mike Tyson and Dennis Rodman in a nutshell.
Damn, dude. Yeah, like dude,
Yeah.
ramen.
And
you know
mix
what?
and throwing Jeff Gordon just for fun. Kicks.
Fucking the Rainbow Warrior is like
Yeah.
your NASCAR guy.
Yep.
Jeff Gordon would be interesting. Yeah.
Let's call it there. We'll end it there.
Wait, Jeff Gordon. Hold on a second. Not Gordon.
Brad's NASCAR guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you'd want. Fuck. What is his name? Oh God, dude. Shit.
You don't. It's TikTok.
The
time's
fucking
up.
Intimidator, dude.
I don't know.
Oh God.
You better find it
I better find it, dude.
because
I'm wearing his mustache.
there's a
Straight
guy
up,
that was a NASCAR racer.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dale Earnhardt or whatever, or Earnhardt or
It was Earnhardt, yeah.
yeah,
Fuck
Dale
yeah, dude.
Earnhardt,
The
yeah,
Intimidator.
okay. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
There you go. Throw those guys in a room, have a good time. That's
Was there
sports.
also Dick Trickle?
do some.
NASCAR? I think
could
it was a
like-
Dick
yeah.
Trickle.
We'll say that for another
NASCAR.
podcast. I feel like NASCAR could have a little different podcast on that one.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah. So, thank you everybody if you made it this far in our
Yeah, holy shit.
in our jargon of sports,
Oh, just
which is just a
bullshit,
bunch of dumb
rambling.
shit. Thank you. Leave us kind remarks of stars and your money, and
Just leave us your money.
put your money on the table.
Put it outside.
Put it outside.
Easily accessible. We'll send somebody around to get it.
We'll do anything for it.
Yeah.
And we have some cool stuff coming up. We have some interesting things that are going to pop up that are different. So have fun. Do whatever you do in your life. You're not my dad. Eat shit.
Eat shit, eat ass. Go fast. Hey, man, come on.
Did you like that show? Don't care. Like and subscribe right now, Buster. And remember, you are not my dad.